Are you an action junkie and love to have lots of bets going on at once? Today's strategy might be right up your alley, and if the dice are nice, you could be in for a big score. I'm here at the Grand Sierra, my favorite resort here in Reno, so let's head to the table and test out this strategy. Today's strategy is part of my Dice Advice series, and this one was submitted by James Allen, so thank you, James. Now, he likes to call this one the Improved Hat Trick. Honestly, after playing this, I have no idea what the title has to do with it, so if you're still watching, let me know in the comments why you call this the Improved Hat Trick. But this is a high action strategy, so let's see how it plays out. Let me first describe it for you. We're going to start with a $20 don't pass bet to get the point established. And then once the point establishes, we're always going to make place bets to cover the rest of the numbers. We're going to do it, we don't have to place 6, but we're going to do 30, 20, 10. So let's see. So basically you're going to have at risk either 90, 100, or 110 depending on what the point is. Now you're always going to have a come bet work, and what we're basically going to do is be trying to replace our place bets with come bets. And then to protect this, what do we have out here? This $90, we want to lay enough to kind of basically cover as much as we can. So we're going to win 10 here if the 7 rolls, but we're going to win 20 here, so we're going to win 30. We need to cover enough for another $60 basically. Here at the GSR, they allow you to lay $5 or 5 times in odds. All the numbers, you can either take odds of 5 times or lay 5 times. So you could lay enough to win 5 times our $20 bet, or you could lay enough to win 100. I don't need to lay that much. I just need to lay, what do I need to, let's see, I need to make a $70 lay bet to win back 60. So that should cover us. So we'd win 60 in odds, 20 here, and then 10 or don't come if the 7 happens. Now really with his strategy, he says we're wanting to avoid the point. What we want to do is roll these other numbers. Now any number, we're going to keep these same amounts up. So for instance, let me just say it this way. So if we roll an 8, it's going to move inside the 8. Our 35, well, I need already out of reds here. Our 30, I should say, is going to win 35. So we win 35, but we just want this bet to be $20. So we're going to ask the dealer to just make $20 in odds on our $10 flat bet. So it was a $30 place, now it's a $30 come bet, and we collect a little bit of money. So the same thing. So we're always going to have a come bet working. If we roll the 9, it's going to come up. Our $20 is going to win 28 for the place bet, and it was 20. So we're just going to say, dealer, give me 10 in odds. So our $20 place is now a $20 come in odds bet. So we can rack this up. Well, we'd rack up the 28 because we want $10 coming again. And then the 4 and 10 is a little different. So if we roll the 10, it's going to come up inside the 10. Our $10 here is going to get paid $18. So for this first hit, we're going to say we're just going to put $10 in odds on that 10. We'll have $10 coming, so we're just racking $8 here. We're going to, on future hits, we're going to win some more money. So the goal of this is keep repeating these numbers and avoid whatever our point is. As long as we can do that, we're in pretty good shape. Even the 7, it doesn't really hurt us that bad, but we've got to avoid hitting the point back. So that's the setup. Let's go ahead and head to a live roll and see what happens. All right, James recommends a $500 bankroll, so we'll go ahead and give it a try with that. It's probably a little bit light for my recommendation, as much action as we're doing. Let's go ahead and start with a $20 don't and get a point established. All right, here we go, coming out. 7 on the come out, that's no good for the don't, so we're going to lose our 20. We'll just replace that. And still looking for a point, here we go. 4 easy, that's a little bit better. It's a good don't for us. Low probability that we'll hit it, doesn't mean we won't. So in this case, we're going to need $110. So we can drop 110 and work with your dealer how you're communicating this. Basically, you could say you want to go across. with $30 6 and 8, $20 5 and 9, and a $10 10. You know, after once or twice, they'll be able to get it handled for you, no problem. All right, so let's go ahead and get these set up here, $20. Now, I'm just putting these bets up here just for visual purposes. Now, a player over here is actually going to be on this back side, but it's just kind of easier to see it up here. So in case you're wondering, that's what these little marks are. They're kind of positions around the table. And these are like little miniature tables. So this is right next to the stick man, right here. And then in the hook, and then we've got, well, you could actually fit 4 players. So like 4 here, and then once we start here, we go around the back side. So this player here would be the player right next to me. So again, just for visual purposes, I'm putting them out front. Oops, $20 9, and then $10 10. All right, we're gonna do $10 coming. So we have 110 at risk here. We actually would, with a 7, would win back 30 here. So we need to lay enough to win $80. So our lay odds are going to pay 1 to 2, so we can go 160 would get us there. So 100, 75, 160. Pretty big bet. We got to avoid that 4. And as you can see, $500 bankroll goes pretty fast. But that's okay. We're going to avoid this 4. We're going to roll a bunch of numbers, and we're going to be in good shape. All right, here we go. I think we're all set up. Let's see what happens. 6 easy. Off to a good start. So our come bet is going to travel inside. Our 30 is going to win 35. And it was 30, we want it to stay 30. So let's go ahead and drop a nickel here and ask for $20 in odds. And then we'll take back some green here. Not completely though, because we want another come bet. We always want to have a come bet working. All right, shooter, let's see some numbers. There's the 9. Oh, stuck in the corner there. So our come bet's going to travel. Our 20 is going to win 28. It was 20. Now we want another $20 bet. So $10 flat, $10 in odds. We'll leave 10 coming and we'll rack a green and some white. Ideally, once these are all come bets, we can just repeat them and start getting paid off and on. 8 easy. All right, we're hitting all the numbers. It's going to travel. We're going to get paid 35. So dealer, we want $20 in odds. And then we want $10 coming. So out of the 50, I think we're racking 40. My math's not wrong. All right, what are we missing? The 5 and the 10? Let's see if we can knock them down. There's that 5, all right. Come will travel. Our 20 is going to pay 28, and we'll add $10 in odds. It was 20 place, now it's $20 come in odds. We'll do $10 coming, and we're racking 28 here. Starting to get some green chips. All right, let's see if we can hit that 10. Make it happen, shooter. 4, hard, oh, ouch. All right, so down, I think I actually laid too much. What did I say? 180 to win 90. I don't think I needed to do that much, but either way, it's coming down. Our come bet is going to travel to the 4, and our puck is going to come off. Now he says he just replaces it and goes right at it, so we want a $20 don't. So let me give you $1 change and get you set up with a $20 don't. Hopefully we have enough for odds on the next number. All right, our place bet is off. The rest of the come bets are working, and our odds are off. The odds and place bets follow the puck. All right, same shooter coming out. Here we go. 7 on the come out. Oof. All right, so we save our odds. Our place bets saved, but all of our come bets and our don't coming down. We started off so good. All right, so this comes back out to the player, and he could set up with a $20 don't and go from there. All right, here we go. 6 the hard way. 6 hard is going to be our new point. So here we need 90 across, well, 80 across. So let's go 75, 80 across. I think that should be right. So 30, 50, 70, 80. Yes, I did it right. And then we're going to get $10 coming. So we have 80 at risk here. With a 7, we'd win back 30. So we need to lay enough odds to win back 50. So a $60 odds bet will do the trick. 60 to win 50. So we'll lay 60 against the 6. We got to avoid that 6. All right, here we go. 8, easy 8. Come bet's going to travel. 30 will pay 35. And we'll do it this way. We want $20 in odds on that. So let me give you change there. Set up 20. We'll do $10 coming, and now we know, so it's 35 you actually get back. All right. And here we go. 8, easy back to back. So our odds are going to pay 24. Our flat is 10, so 34. So we can just go 30, or actually, player drop me $1, and we'll go $35 off and on. So that's your win. The come bets, they don't even have to move. We'll just rack it, 34 bucks. All right, let's see if we can just hit those all day. 7 out. Remember, the 7 doesn't really hurt us, so we're not too worried about that. All right, our bets are going to come. We did have a little more invested here, but no, we actually didn't, because we just keep the same amount. So we're going to lose there. We're going to win $10 for our last come. What did we say? 60, we'll pay out in green, is going to win 50, and 20 is going to win 20. So that, again, the 7 doesn't hurt you too bad. We just got to avoid the point. All right, rack that up. And how much time have we been? We can do it one more time, at least. So we'll have a new shooter. 1 or 2 more times, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead, $20 don't. And here we go. 6, easy, right back up on that 6. So we know that it's going to take us 110, or I'm sorry, it's going to take us 90 to cover these numbers. So 75, 90. So 30, 50, 70, 80, 90. And then we want $10 coming. We have 90 at risk, a 7, we'd win 30, so we need to cover another 60. Wait, last time I thought I only needed to cover 50. I don't know. It's close enough, so let's go ahead and lay 60 to win back 50. Yeah, so 50, 70, we'd win back 80, so we'd actually be out $10. I guess I could lay more, but this is kind of a nice round number, and we're just going to stick with that. So let's roll anything but the point. 3 craps. Well, that kind of hurts us too for the come bet, so we're going to lose 10, but it's only $10. All right, we'll get back in the come, and here we go. 4 the hard way, 4 hard. Travel inside the 4. Our $10 is going to get paid 18. So we're just going to use that as odds. We'll go $10 in the come, and we'll rack just $8. We'll win more next time if we can hit it again. All right, here we go. 8 easy. All right, we'll travel inside the 8. 30 is going to pay 35. Dealer, let me have 20 in odds. All right, so I need some. So you get 5, and then I'll set you up, because I took a green, set you up for 20 in odds. You're going to put 10 inside, and you're going to rack 35. All right, we're set up, and here we go. 7 again. I think we lost 10 bucks or whatever. We're not too worried about that 7. All right, so when 10 in the come, $50 for our odds, $20 for our flat. There we go. That was a short one, so I think we could have time to squeeze in one more before we color up. All right, so let's go ahead and start with $10 don't. We're gonna have a new shooter, we'll get our point established, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. 8 easy, 8's gonna be our point. So we'll mark that up. And again, we know we need $90 to cover the numbers. So 75, $90, dealer, $90 across, $30 on the 6, $20 on the 5 and 9, $10 on the outside. So they'll get the hang of it. All right, I need to quit banging these chips, by the way. You're supposed to be smooth and quiet with these chips, and I always bang them. All right, those are set up. We want $10 coming. So, and we'll just do the same. So we'll go ahead and lay 60 to win 50. And let's see if we could avoid that 8. All right, here we go. Nope, not gonna happen. All right, I think we're done rolling. You kind of see how the strategy works. I don't know if you saw it win or lose, but obviously we're not worried about the 7. So down these bets come. We'll win 50, 20 for a flat, and $10 for the last come. So I think that was a sign from the dice gods to end this video. All right, let's see where we're at. What are we buying for 500? We've got 1. Let me pull this all down here. We have 2. We have 250. We have 275. We have 300. We have 325, 350, 375, 4, 405, 408. So we can color up. It's actually, well, we're coloring down, but $408. So there is the high action strategy. Again, just avoid the point. If you could do that, if you know a shooter can't hit his point, this might be the good strategy. Obviously, we didn't roll. You're spinning your wheels if you're rolling the 7, but at least it doesn't hurt you. But you want to be repeating some numbers, and I didn't do a whole lot of that. But, you know, there's a strategy. We have a lot in play, and, you know, I guess we're only down $100. So, you know, I don't know. Not too bad, I guess. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Hey, if you're in the area, check out the GSR. I got a hotel discount code down in the video description if you're interested. And hit me up on my Discord, and I could probably run down. I'm not very far. I can run down and meet you down there. So until next time, good luck on coloring up.